Hey everyone, Nupkasu here. We are back with another video. So today I have a lot of updates gonna give you on the heads up for these right now publisher sales, year of the sales and franchises sales from every games. So without wasting any time, let's get to the video. So the first franchise publisher sale, it's from the Rockstar. So Rockstar game sales having 80% off right now, which is Red Dead Redemption, the first one, which is Western style game, which is 20% off, $3,039, almost like a $31 to $32. Red Dead Redemption 2 is 80% off, $1,039, almost like a $10 to $11. While GTA 5 40% off, $952, almost like a $10 to $11. While GTA Trilogy, which is 60% off, $13.19 rupees, which almost like a $14 to $15 around. So GTA 4 Liberty City episodes drop, which is integrations at Liberty City in the GTA 4, 70% off, $299, almost like a $3 to $4. So that's a great deal. Bully Scholarship Editions is there, 65% off, $274, almost like a $3 and $3.50. So these are the games from the Rockstar's publishers. Moving to the next franchise sales is coming up from the Doom franchise. So Doom Anthology, it is 70% off, $1,617, almost like a $17 to $18, where you get all these 64-bit Doom to the latest one, which is Doom Eternal. And the Doom Eternal is 75% off, $449, almost like a $4 to $5, and the DLC is corresponding to it, which is totally on 60% off deal. And the Doom, which is 80% off, $319, almost like a $3 to $4, while the Doom and Doom 2 is 60% off, $335, almost like a $3 to $4, and the Doom 3, which is 60% off, $179, almost like a $2 few cents, while Doom 64 is $166 rupees, 60% off, almost less than even $2, and the related, which is Doom VR versions and the soundtracks. So these are the total games from the Doom franchises. Moving to the next franchise and publishers, which is coming also from this Focus Entertainment. So Focus Entertainment has a Warhammer Space Marine 2, which is 25% off, $2,099, almost like a $21. Vanishers with the Ghost of New Eden, it is 50% off, $1149, almost like a $12. Atlas Fallen, Reign of Sands, which has new expansions, has been added in this Atlas Fallen, which is 50% off, $949, almost like a $10 to $11. Atomic Heart, which is 60% off, $890, almost like a $9 to $10. While Evil Waste, which is Western God of War like a game with have guns and all the stuff, 70% off, $689, almost like a $7 to $8. While Plague Tale Requiem is 60% off, $919, almost like a $10 to $11. Alien Fire's Team Elite, which is 75% off, $324, almost like a $3 to $4. Necromunda Hired Gun, which is based on Warhammer 40k scenarios and all this stuff and environment. So 80% off, $379, almost like a $3 to $4. Snow Runner, which is simulated truck driving games on the snow areas and all the environment and terrain, which is 50% off, $699, almost like a $7 to $8. Curse of the Dead Gods, 75% off, $249, almost like a $2 to $3. And the Necromunda Under Hive Wars, which is a strategy game, action strategy game based on Warhammer 40k environment, which is 90% off, $99, almost like $1 and few cents. Other Side, which is also a strategy indie turn-based game, which is 85% off, $209, almost like a $2 and few cents. Surge 2 and Surge 1, both are 85% off, 85 or 27% off, 285 27% off, $209, and Surge 1 is just 90 rupees, almost $1 few cents, while Technomancer 85% off, 74 rupees, which is almost less than even $1. So these are the games from the Focus Entertainment. And moving to our next publishers is coming up from the Koei Tecmo. So Koei Tecmo has a Spring Festival sale. So we have a Dynasty Warriors sale, which is the Dynasty Warrior Extreme Legends, which is Dynasty Warriors 7, 50% off, $264, almost like a $2 to $3. Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Legend Complete Editions, which is 60% off, 66% off, $11.90, which is almost like a $12 to $13, while Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires is 66% off, $336, almost like a $3 to $4. Dynasty Warrior 9, which has mostly negative reviews, although it's on a deal, 50% off, $1,575, almost like a $16 to $17. Dynasty Warrior 9 Empires, which is 40% off, $2,520, almost like a $26 to $27. While the Dynasty Warrior collaborations have a different sales. All-Star is 80% off, $235, almost like a $3. Warriors Orochi 3 Ultimate Edition, which is 30% off, $960, almost like a $21. And Warriors Orochi 4, which is 50% off, $2,100, almost like a $20 to $22. While Mascots Editions, which is coming up from the Wulong, which is 35% off, $1,820, almost like $20 to $21, which is a Souls-like game from the Neo Games developer, and Neo 2 is 50% off, $1,750, almost like $18 to $19, while Neo 1 is Complete Edition, 80% off, $700, almost like $8 to $9. While from the Attack of Titans, we have Attack of Titans 1, which is 40% off, $1,680, almost like a $17 to $18, while Attack of Titan 2, 50% off, $2,100, almost like a $21 to $22. So these are the games from the Koei Tecmo. Moving to our next publishers is coming up from the CD Projekt Red. So we have deals on CD Projekt Red games as well, which is Cyberpunk 2077, which is 50% off, $13.49, almost like a $14 to $15, while Phantom Liberty is 20% off, $1,199, which is $12 to $13. The Witcher 3 Complete Editions is going to cost you around 80% off, $439, almost like a $4 to $5, while you can get the Witcher Trilogy almost 500 to 9 rupees, almost like a $5 to $6, and individually it's gonna cost you less than even a $2, which is Witcher 2 $149, less than even $2, Witcher 1 Enhanced Edition, which is $74, less than even $1. So these are the games from the CD Projekt Red. Moving to our next, which is the Sega Year of the Snake sales. So the first one is the Yakuza Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, which is $2,199, almost like a $22 to $23. Metaphor ReFantasio, which is 30% off, $3,989, almost like a $40 to $41. While Persona 3 Reloaded, which is a remake of the Persona 3, $2,199, almost like a $22 to $23. While popular titles from the Yakuza series you get, which is the Yakuza series Remastered Starter Pack, is 45% off, $1,432, almost like a $15 to $16. While Yakuza Like a Dragon Starter Pack, 50% off, $2,919, which is almost like a $30 to $32. While you can get the Yakuza All Series is 60% off, $4,037, almost like a $40 to $42. So which you will get the Yakuza 0 is $796, almost like $9. Yakuza Kiwami, which is 45% off, $796, almost like a $9. Yakuza Kiwami 2, $796, almost like a $9. Yakuza 3 Remastered, $796, almost like $9. Yakuza 4 Remastered, which is $434, almost like a $5 to $6. While Yakuza 5 Remastered, $434, almost like a $4 to $5. Yakuza 6 Song of Life, which is 70% off, $434, almost like a $4 to $5. So these are the games from the Sega, and these are the amazing titles which you can grab right now. And one game has left, which is Virtua Fighter 5, which already we have played on mobile version Virtua Fighters. So it's a fifth segment from the Virtua Fighter, which is currently 20% off, $11.99, almost like a $12 to $13. So that's all the games from the Sega Year of the Sale. Moving to our next franchises is coming up from the Tomb Raider. So Tomb Raider has a Fall 5 6 remaster is just coming up on 14th February, which is 10% off, $11.17, almost like a $12 to $13. You can pre-purchase right now at the biggest sale as possible. So From the Lara Croft series, we have a Shadow of the Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, which you can get 91% off, 395, almost like $4 to $5. You can get the Definitive Survivor Trilogy, 94% off, 559, almost like $5 to $6, in which you can get the Tomb Raider reboot, Rise of the Tomb Raider, and the Shadows of the Tomb Raider, and all the DLCs included to it. While you can also try the Shadow of the Tomb Raider demo as well, which is free trial, and you can go for the individually. Rise of the Tomb Raider is the 85% off, 224, almost like $2 to $3, while the Tomb Raider reboot, which is 85% off, 112, almost like a $1 few cents, and the Tomb Raider Underworld, which is 89% off, 49, just less than even 50 cents. Tomb Raider Anniversary, which is 89% off, 49, almost like a 50 cents or even less than that. Tomb Raider Legends version, which is 86% off, 48 rupees, almost even less than 50 cents. So these are the games from the Tomb Raider franchises, and all these publishers and the franchises, I picked up these games. So all along, it's worth to check it out, all the games and franchises, and choose whatever you wanted to play and leave them for the another sales which will be coming up in the next season. So that's it from my side. I'll bring back all the videos and updates on this upcoming games, deals and news. So I'll meet you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Till then, keep gaming. Nukaso out here.
Yeah, boy.